You think you're falling in love again, but if you zoom out, it looks a lot like the last time. Fast emotional connection, then distance. Sweet words, then silence. You say, this one feels different. But what if it isn't? What if you're not dating new people? You're just repeating old wounds. Welcome to Unshakable You, the channel where we don't just talk about relationships, we unlearn the patterns that sabotage them. If you've ever found yourself chasing someone who confuses you, tolerating emotional breadcrumbs, or constantly blaming yourself when things go wrong, this isn't a coincidence, it's a cycle. And today, we're breaking it. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 toxic dating patterns you don't even realize you're repeating. By the end, you'll see your love life through a whole new lens and finally know how to change the script. Let's talk about Maya. She's smart, driven, emotionally intelligent, but somehow her dating life feels like a loop. Every guy she likes ends up being the same: emotionally unavailable, great at first, and then distant. She tells herself, maybe I'm too much. Maybe I care too quickly. Maybe if I just show him I'm different, he'll stay. She lowers her expectations. She silences her needs. She waits for a text, a call, a sign, anything. But all she gets is silence. Or worse, mixed signals that keep her hooked but never safe. And here's what she doesn't know yet. She's not unlucky in love. She's trauma bonded to a pattern. Most toxic dating behaviors don't start in adulthood. They start in childhood. According to attachment theory, your early experiences with love, safety, and attention create blueprints for how you connect later in life. If love was conditional growing up, you learned to earn love, not receive it. If love came with absence, inconsistency, or chaos, you now confuse those things with passion. And because your nervous system got used to unpredictability, it now chases what it knows, even if it hurts. In relationships, this plays out in subtle ways. You feel anxious if they don't text back fast enough. You interpret silence as rejection. You give more when they pull away, hoping they'll come back. You overanalyze every word, emoji, and tone. You believe the highs justify the lows. But this isn't romance. It's reactivation. You're not addicted to the person. You're addicted to the emotional pattern that feels familiar, and that's where the 5 toxic dating patterns come in. Pattern. #1. The emotional fixer. You're drawn to broken people. You see their potential. You want to heal them. You believe love will change them. And maybe, if you're patient enough, they'll finally choose you. But you're not a rehab center for someone's emotional immaturity. You can't love someone into becoming who they refuse to be. If they only show up when you bleed, it's not love. It's trauma reenactment. Pattern #2. The one-sided investor. You give 90%, they give 10. You initiate conversations, plan meetups, support their dreams, but it's never mutual. You tell yourself, they're just busy, they have a lot going on. But if someone wanted to, they would. And if they don't, it's not your job to fill in the gaps. One-sided relationships aren't noble, they're draining. Pattern #3. The mixed signals addict. You fall for people who confuse you. Hot one day, cold the next. Passionate, then distant. You think, if I can just be better, they'll stay consistent. But consistency isn't earned. It's a baseline of emotional safety. Stop mistaking inconsistency for chemistry. It's not butterflies, it's anxiety. Pattern #4. The silent settler. You don't ask for what you want, because you don't want to scare them off. So you stay quiet, you downplay your standards. You convince yourself, it's not a big deal. But every time you silence your needs, you betray yourself. Love shouldn't shrink you, it should expand you. Pattern #5. The ghost of rejection. You fall hardest for the one who doesn't choose you. Why? Because you're still trying to win the love you didn't get in the past. You're not in love, you're in pursuit of emotional redemption. You don't want love. You want to be enough for someone who reminds you of who first made you feel like you weren't. That's not chemistry, that's a childhood wound in disguise. Let's be real, awareness alone isn't enough. Here's a 3-step process to reprogram your dating patterns for good. Step 1. Pause before you pursue when you feel triggered. Stop. Don't text. Don't chase. Don't spiral. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Is this person triggering me? Or is this my past showing up? What would I do if I trusted I was already enough? You'll be shocked how many of your actions are based in fear, not love. Step 2. Redefine your definition of love. Love isn't adrenaline, it isn't drama, it's not proving yourself to someone emotionally unavailable. Real love feels safe, stable, secure. It feels boring at first, because your nervous system is finally not in fight or flight. Lean into that. Healing means choosing peace over passion. Step 3. Write a new dating identity. Create your new standard. Literally, write it down. I only engage with people who communicate clearly. If someone is hot and cold, I opt out. My needs are not too much. They're a filter for the right person. Boundaries aren't walls. They're doors with locks. Not everyone gets a key. Myth #1. You just haven't found the right person. Truth, it's not about finding the right person. It's about becoming someone who stops choosing the wrong ones. Myth #2. Real love is hard. Truth, unhealed love is hard. Secure love feels light, because it doesn't require you to abandon yourself. Myth #3. If you have to ask, it's probably not that serious. Truth, if clarity is missing, that's your answer. Ambiguity is manipulation in disguise. Myth #4. They'll change once they see how loyal you are. Truth, loyalty doesn't change people. Loyalty to your own peace does. The moment you stop repeating toxic dating patterns, you stop rewriting your past. You stop chasing people who mirror your wounds, and start attracting people who match your growth. You become the version of yourself who walks away when confused, doesn't beg for love, chooses peace over potential, knows their worth, and makes it known through their actions. This is the glow up they didn't see coming. Not the one with new clothes or a new relationship, but the one where your energy is different. You're no longer performing, you're attracting effortlessly. Because healed people don't chase closure, they create it. If you saw yourself in this video, it's not too late. Comment below, I break the pattern. Then hit subscribe to Unshakable You, where every week we show you how to build real confidence, attract healthy love, and never settle again. Next week's video, how to build self-worth after a situationship. You don't want to miss it. Remember, you don't attract what you want, you attract what you believe you deserve, so raise your standard, rewire your story, and become unshakable.